Hi, so in this video we're going to talk about calculating the circumference of a circle. Okay, so the circumference, if we just actually recap the parts of a circle which are relevant, we will learn that the circumference is just a word for the distance the entire way around the circle. So you could, one way, call it the perimeter of the circle, but instead of calling it that, we use the proper word circumference. So the blue line of the perimeter of the circle is the circumference. The red line, which is going from one end of the circle to the other end of one edge of the circle to the other edge of the circle, going through the center, is called the diameter. And a line going from the center of the circle to the edge of the circle is the radius. Okay? And to calculate the circumference of a circle, we're going to use the formula pi times the diameter, where pi is that special number 3.14 ... where it goes on for infinity, but we're just going to use the number 3.14. And rather than writing out circumference equals pi times diameter, we can do c equals the symbol for pi and then d for diameter. So even though it's complicated at first, we'll be able to do this. So if we look here, calculate the length of the circumference. We check here, is this a diameter? Yes, so that means we can use 15 millimeters. So just to make sure, we always write out the formula. We know that pi is the number 3.14, and we know the diameter is 15. So we're multiplying by decimals, but that's no big deal. We set up our lattice. And we do 3 times 1 is 3, 1 times 1 is 1, 4 times 1 is 4, 3 times 5 is 15, 1 times 5 is 5, 4 times 5 is 20. That's a decimal point, so we carry it down. There it is. And we get 0, 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 4 is 11, 5 plus 1 is 6, plus the carried 1 is 7, 3 plus 1 is 4, and then there's 0 in that. So the answer is 47.1. Circumference is a measure of length. The units are millimeters, so it's going to be 47.1 millimeters. Okay? Next one is slightly different because I've not given you the diameter, but we know from this diagram that the diameter is a distance going from one edge to the other edge, whereas a radius is half of that. So I know the radius is 10. That means the diameter will be double that, which means it is 20. So again, write out the formula. 3.14 times 20. Now we could do this with a lattice, however, it's a bit of an easier number to deal with. It's just going to be 3.14 times 2 times 10. I've split the 20 up into a 2 and a 10. 3.14 is just 6.28. 6.28 times 10 will be 62.8. Units of centimeters, so it's going to be centimeters. And that's how you calculate the circumference of a circle.